What up, YouTube? It's Dave Medic 1. I have another knife review for you today, and this one is this is an import knife directly from China. It's going to be on the Enlan Bee, and it is the EL06. Let's take a look at this guy real quick. Alright, let's break down some stats here. The total length of this knife is 8.5 inches. The blade length is 3.5 inches there. Blade is made of 9CR18 MOV. The blade is hollow ground. And it's got a black coating, which I do not know what they coated it with. I could only guess there. The handle here is a G10 with a Digicam pattern on it. Now, it isn't like the Digicam you guys are probably accustomed to. This is actually, it looks like it was actually maybe painted on. I'm not exactly sure. The texture on this G10 is very mild, a little on the slick side, but there is a little bit of grip. Ergonomics on it are they're okay. They could be a whole lot better, but they're decent. I picked this knife up for about $18 shipped to the house, and it took about 20 years to get here. You know, and basically it is a tip-up right-hand side carry only. Pillar construction there, as you can see. Liner lock. It's not skeletonized, but yet this knife isn't all that heavy. The pivot has got that funky pivot screw design that the Enlans carry there, which makes it a little hard to do any adjustments without having a special tool. You'll probably have to use some pliers, you know, wrapped in some tape, that way you don't scratch it up or whatever. But it is an $18 knife, so I don't know if you would care too much to scratch that up. My impressions on this knife are that as far as the handle shape and the blade shape, it's a very attractive knife. Fit and finish is not that great at all. I would say from a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it would probably be around the middle, around 4. 1 to 3 would be your flat-out cheapy, no-name flea market knives, and they could have done a better job on this. Although it is an $18 knife, I've seen $18 knives with way better fit and finish than that. There is some imperfections in the painting of this Digicam. There's a little nick there, a little nick there, a little nick there, another nick there. I mean, you know, it's a bunch of nicks there. The cut around the lanyard hole right here, there are some rough edges where the finish could be a lot better. The pocket clip, it's okay. It's pretty plain. It kind of suits this knife. It's not styled too bad for it. It kind of fits it. If it was black coated like the blade, might have made it better. As far as lockup on this guy, it is rock solid, up and down, left or right. The only issue I have is this liner lock is extremely sticky. I mean, I've played with it quite a bit now, and it has loosened up quite a bit. But I mean, right now, I mean, that's hard to engage to lock the knife. I mean, now I'm actually using 2 hands to close it. Speed of deployment, it's just this knife. I'm hoping that the more I use it, the more it'll ease up, but I'm just hoping. I don't think it's going to be a factor. I think it's always going to be stiff, but the blade does lock up nice and solid. So overall, my knife, like, for $18, I mean, here again, guys, I'm here struggling to get this closed. I bought this off eBay, so I contacted the eBay seller to let them know of the issues I'm having with this knife, and see what they can do for me. I am not going to ship this back because it took so long to get there and back, so I think I'm pretty much screwed on the $18. So my overall impression is for $18, this knife is not worth it. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of potential, and unfortunately, it's just, you know, it would be it'd be good for like a beater work knife, if anything, and that is if the lock bar or the liner lock disengaged easily and whatnot. But right now, it's pretty much, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, guys. I really don't. I only spent $18, so I'm not too bad off. I'm not too upset with it. The box has got a picture. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a picture of a guy skiing, so maybe if you had it in your pocket when you went to go ski, you'd look as cool as this guy. I don't know. I have yet to try that out yet, but I doubt it. But the box is kind of, you know, typical, you know, Chinese, whatever. And the exact model number is EL06 PF. So whatever the PF stands for, but the EL06 is the basic blade shape and style. So anyway, there you go, guys. That's my review on this. I don't know. I'll keep you up to date to see what happens as far as what that eBay seller is going to do for me. They have contacted me back to describe further what the issue was. So I reiterated everything I did in my first email to them with a little bit more detail so they understand. You can definitely tell they are from overseas because the way they type, the words are. I mean, you guys know, if you guys have any contact with Chinese manufacturers or retailers, you can kind of tell when their English, the way they write it out is a little peculiar. So there may be a little bit of language barrier there. So hopefully things work out as that. If not, I'll probably end up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the knife. I don't know whether I'm gonna, you know, I don't know if I'd give it away to somebody or what the deal is with that. So I don't know. But then again, I'd have to pay like, you know, $5 in shipping to ship it out, and I've already $18 into this knife. So, you know, I don't know, guys. I'm sure if you guys have any, I'm sure you guys have had a bunch of experiences, you know, knife enthusiasts going in and getting some stuff and that not turning out that well. You know, just you can comment below, PM me, whatever. Do a video response. That'd be cool to see what other stuff. That way, you know, I think that would be a good idea. That way, we can kind of help each other stay away from things. Now, I do know that the Enlans have made. If you are tuned in to or sub to SR Jobin's channel, his website or his eBay store is Lazy Lizards. And he sells Enlan knives, but he kind of checks everything out before he sends them out. And he's had some pretty good success with these. So maybe this is just a fluke. Who knows? But anyway, guys, that's my review on that. I figured I'd share it with you guys. And I guess if you were going to buy an Enlan, your best bet would probably go through Jobin. SR Jobin is his channel, because he'll look over that. And you could personally talk to him or PM through YouTube or through his internet site or through his eBay store. You have 3 outlets to get a hold of him. And communication will be a little bit better. Now, you are going to probably spend $1 or $2 more, but it's going to be in the United States, and it's going to ship to you quicker. So that, to me, is worth it. I just didn't see anything like this on his site, so that's why I didn't buy this one from there. And I'm a dumbass for doing that. I should have asked him, because I probably would have been better off with the product I received. So anyway, guys, enough on that. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your support. We're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff here on the channel sometime soon, so stay tuned. Monster. Make sure you drink your Monster. Peace.